To tell a farmer to retire is like trying to get blood from a turnip. After years of plowing, planting, and harvest, it's hard just to walk away.
Then there's Earl, one of the oldest farmers in America, living right in our own backyard. WDAY News reporter Kevin Wallivan traveled to Marshall and Polk counties to meet the legend.
This is for breakfast.
On this perfect summer morning in Oslo, Minnesota, there's talk of Rib Fest coming up this weekend. But inside Kitty's Cafe on Main Street, Earl Mallinger is shaking dice for coffee, like he's done for decades here. This is where you'll find Earl, age 105, most mornings. Eggs and toast.
Dad delivered, he had a horse and buggy.
Earl likes Kitty's Cafe, but he loves his land a whole lot more.
And then I traded it about for a brand new one again in 2011.
Earl Mallinger is Crystal Sugar's oldest producer. He's raising sugar beets still at 105.
Yeah, that's what I don't like to be alone. I like to be out with people and look at the crops. Well, I call myself a windshield farmer now.
Earl was born above his father's butcher shop in Oslo in 1917. Pre-World War I, he's seen it all. Record floods here around Oslo, sometimes back-to-back years.
We had around 6 in a row, and then we had 9 in 11 years.
7 brothers and sisters in the family. One sibling is giving Earl a run for his money.
My sister is 101.
And Earl says when it comes to his longevity, it's simple. Don't dwell on getting old.
Keep moving. Once you quit moving, you go downhill pretty fast.
Earl still has 1,000 acres of beet and grain across Polk and Marshall counties, right next to where he grew up. This is home. He's a farmer.
There's the colonel.
And he wouldn't trade his 105 years for anything.
I like the fresh air, for one thing, and I like to see the crops grow and see what God had done for a guy. A fella has to have a lot of faith when you from a little bit of a seed, then you get a crop like this.
This longtime farmer and international potato grower of the year back in the day played golf until he was 102. And he plays cards 5 days a week.
I see the cracks are showing up. We did get a lot of rain here, though.
Earl joked today, I wonder when it will all end. All who love him agree.
Yeah, it is something.
There's no rush.
Yeah.
From Oslo, Kevin Wallivan, WDAY News.
And Earl is just coming off of 2 birthday parties marking his 105th birthday. More than 200 people came to the celebration in Oslo. Would love to get in on that dice game, the wisdom, the optimism.
Ben knows more about weather than I do.
Very
You better have faith. If you flood 9 of 11 years, you better have faith. And